What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the live stream here with you at Cool Crypto. For anybody who is joining in currently at the time, can you guys please give me a thumbs up? Give me a thumbs up in the comment section. Let me know that you guys can properly hear me and that everything displays correctly. Real quick, we're gonna be doing a quick live stream. I'm gonna update you guys on a couple of the tokens that we currently have out in the market right now and how they're doing. So yeah, there you have it, guys. We're gonna wait for a couple people to join in. In the meantime, go ahead and tweet it out that we are live. We are doing a short live today. As you guys can see, I'm currently tweeting out at the current moment. Once you guys are in the stream, let me know how you guys are doing today. But yeah, other than that, so for those of you who are probably going to be watching this a little bit later, you guys are going to be finding out what's happening with some of our hidden gems that are currently out in the market. As you guys know, we are currently in a bear market. There is a lot of volatility as we are right now. So all we can do is hope for the best. A lot of our tokens are currently in a down position, but with those being down, we also know that there's some that are striving out there. But yeah, let's give it a couple minutes and then we'll check some stuff out. As you guys can see, I'm testing out the comment section right here. But yeah, thank you guys for popping in. Whoever is here watching this now or watching this later, I appreciate each and every one of you. So just real quick, for those of you who don't know me, I am Cool Crypto and I started my channel about 3 months ago. Since then, I have been in a couple, a couple of AMAs with the Lillian Finance team, which is kind of one of my favorite projects out there at the current moment. And obviously, I talk about this on a consistent basis. You guys already know why. But with that said, there is a lot of great projects out there that we are currently invested in and that obviously have a lot of great potential. So as you guys know, I cover a lot of projects on my channel. So I've done content for Shiba Inu. I've done content for Dogecoin. I've done content for ApeCoin. I've done content for even mentioned Elon Musk in one of my lives as well. But Saitama, Lillian Finance, Impact. These are just some of the tokens that I talk about on a regular basis. I've talked about Terrarium, CoinView Cap. So these are just some of the hidden gems that we currently have out there. But we got Luis Crypto Bolts. What is going on, brother? How you doing, buddy? And ooh, look at who just popped into the chat. Look at me. You see the smile on his face, Cody? That's right, man. I got Cody Glenn over here. He is wanting to speak with Domingo Sanchez. Domingo Sanchez is here for the people. We are here live, sir. How's everybody doing out there? For those of you who don't know who Cody Glenn is, man, I recommend you guys do some research because he is one of the masterminds behind the dev team of Lillian Finance. He is part of the dev team, and he does an amazing job at whatever he does. Also, he has an amazing setup for his studio. So he has, I believe, a Star Wars figurine hanging from the wall. He has some comic books shaping an L section. Even though it was blurred out, we can still see it, Cody. But you got some amazing stuff back there, buddy. Got to tell you right now. So one of the things that I'm going to be talking about is I know you guys are watching with a close eye, and I appreciate that. So I just want to follow up on the tremendous growth that we are currently having as of right now. So we've been on an uptrend for the past couple of days now. I know that we had an ugly sell that really dipped the same, and it added a 0 to our position, which a lot of people I know, they woke up and they were down over 50% on what their current value was on their wallet for their LY tokens. But the community, I love how everybody riled up and everybody just said, you know what, no, we're not going to take this. We're going to come together as a community and we're going to make a change happen. So not only did it take the work of the community itself, but it also took work from the devs on their end as well. For those of you who don't know, we actually just got back from a, this guy thought it was a recording. We just got done with a whole free tax buy event this weekend with the Lillian Finance team. For those of you who were not aware, I am astonished. I am surprised because this was tweeted out to the masses and it was shared consistently by everybody who is part of the Telegram and who loves just talking about Lillian Finance on a regular basis like me. So, you know, those tax-free buys were even extended. It was all part of the lunar eclipse weekend that we had with the dev team where, you know, they announced this and then they announced that we were going to have a tier 1 exchange listing soon. You guys already seen my speculation video, and if you haven't, make sure that you guys check it out. Personally, I think it's crypto.com. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you want to drop that in the comment section, Cody, and you want to keep the momentum going, let me know, man. Leave it in the comment section. But yeah, let me get back to a little bit to some of these comments right here. So you thought it was a recording, my guy. Come on, man. This is a recording if you're going to be watching it later, so it's kind of confusing. But okay, cool. We got Doubt 107 in the house. What is up, buddy? Now, I did see your post earlier on the Twitter space. I'm lost for words, and my prayers go out to your family. You are an amazing person, and don't let anybody ever take that away from you, regardless of what's happening in your life. And this just goes out to anybody. It doesn't have to be specifically to one person, but God puts you in this position for a reason. I mean, and that's just my words. But yeah, Cody Glenn, he's a terrible guy. 1 star, big nerd. No, but I gotta say, I love your collection, man. And I know you were talking to me about how you love Marvel the other day on the Telegram, and how you grew up around all that stuff. I'm a huge Marvel fan, man, and I gotta tell you right now, I am like glued to some of these videos, how they're speculating on what's gonna happen with the next Marvel phase. Although this is not a Marvel video, so I don't want to extend my nerdy face all here to the masses. This is for the Telegram or for another day. So Lori, we got Lori in the house. What is happening, Lori? I'm glad to see you. So I think this is awesome because I have both my moderators here on the channel. I appreciate you guys stepping up here. Now, I'm tough to work with, and the only reason why is because I have a terrible schedule, guys. You guys already know I'm not allowed to have my phone during my work hours, but I try to engage as much as I can. I have a family as well, but right now, I just, at a spur of the moment, I just got off of work on my laptop. I was working from home for a little bit, and I said, you know what? I need to do a live, man. I need to do a live because, honestly, I need people to know, not only because we're going to be updating on some of the other tokens as well, but this is huge. The tax-free buys that we had with the Lilium Finance project and the Tier 1 exchange, this is just the beginning of what's to come with the project. And obviously, in my personal opinion, I think the team needs to capitalize on the momentum that we currently have right now, and obviously continue building the momentum so that we can continue to grow on a constant basis. So we would love that exchange listing announced. I know obviously there's a lot of legality over here to this, Cody, and I hate to put you on the spot, but the ball is in your guys' court, man. And I know we are waiting for the exchange to announce. So we're looking forward to some great news. Like we mentioned before, they got some amazing partnerships coming up, and they're talking about celebs that are big names, recognizable, and they've said it in previous AMAs too. And for those of you who are saying, yes, they've talked about this for almost a month, I agree, but this is something that it's not done overnight. If you really think about it, partnerships have a lot of legality involved. There's a lot of negotiation, disclosures that have to be signed between both parties and stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, there's a lot of back work to this. So on top of what the team is already dealing with, I think this, obviously we need it. We need it to continue to give us that push, and so that we know that the name is getting out there, which I know it will eventually, but I think we need it in order to sustain the consistent growth that we're currently having. So yeah, that's my take on that, but I appreciate it. Love you all. We love you too, buddy. It has a letter I in the name. Woo! Wait, so it's not crypto.com because it has a Y? I was wrong, man. But you know what? There is a couple of Tier 1 exchanges with the I on it. So let's see what happens, man. I can't say no more. Barney will show up in a ninja suit with a sword. I would love to see that. Actually, I would pay to see that. Who wants to see Barney show up with a ninja sword in the avocado blazer? Man, that would be insane. Tell me about it. We got Chris P. Dude, I love your freaking picture, bro. Dude, man, I gotta say, some of these photoshops are hilarious, man. I hop on Twitter sometimes, and I just see some profile pictures out. Mine is pretty basic, but just the ability to have just this type of imagination to say, I'm gonna take this picture, put a gun, put a helmet on it with the binoculars and stuff, dude. That's insane. It won't let me super chat. Ask Cody if he likes sex. CEX. That's what I meant. Cody has mentioned it several times in the Telegram that he loves Tier 1 CEX. So just to answer that question, but I'm pretty sure he's in the chat. He'll probably respond to that in just a moment. Dude, I can't stop laughing at your picture. But the super chat, I really appreciate it, brother. But unfortunately, this is why I've been trying to gain more followers, and you guys are the ones that are going to help me get there. I know you guys love the content, and I appreciate you guys being here every day, day in, day out. Just hearing my voice, I know some of you are probably like, ugh, shut up already. But for those of you who are able to tolerate it and are here and enjoying the content, I appreciate it. One day, once we hit over 1,000 subscribers and we have those 4,000 hours of viewage, we will be able to monetize. But yeah, at the current moment, I think we're only about 25% there. But I'm not worried, because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, this channel is only 3 months old. Wait, February, March, April, May. So yeah, we're only 3 months old. You know, to be 25% of the way there, I believe in working hard in order to be able to obtain what you want. So I'm going to keep working hard. I'm going to keep putting out videos about Lillian. I'm going to keep putting out videos to update you guys on some of the projects and what they're currently doing. And I'm going to continue to do these live streams until we get there. But one way that you guys can help out, obviously, is I'm not asking for donations, but I'm asking you guys to hit that like button. If you find value in the content that I'm bringing you, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and most important, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. With that being said, before I move on to more comments, I am going to be giving away a $300 worth in US dollars, US currency, of Lillian Finance tokens, which is equivalent to, let's do some math real quick. I can't give you guys a number at the top of my head. If I had to guess, maybe a couple trillion worth. So right now it's worth $300. You would get 2.4 trillion tokens, close to 3 trillion tokens. With the math, if you guys play your cards right, and obviously you guys can do this math on your own. Actually, no, let me pull out. No, you guys can do the math on your own, but just multiply the amount of tokens. Let's say we delete a 0. You guys can see the tremendous gains you would have just off of these tokens. So the way that I'm doing this, I'm either going to do it for the 500 subscriber, or at the 500 subscriber, we will have a draw where we will tweet it out, and then we'll do a random draw. But if you guys have any ideas, don't forget to, you guys can always drop them in the comment section or DM me directly. Let me know what you guys think we should do for that $300 draw. I've seen some people that say, I'm going to unsubscribe and subscribe. Let's see if I get the $500, the $300 one. Let's see. Anything for El Jefe Domingo. I love this, man. And I love this so much that I had to change my name on the Telegram to Domingo Sanchez. So now that you guys are doxing my personal information, it is what it is. You guys know me. I'm Domingo Sanchez, the one and only. You can clone me. Got a lot of haters and a lot of homies. Lori with the happy face, the laughing face. It's KuCoin. All I'm going to say, well, you know what? I can't speculate because, I mean, it could be KuCoin, it could be Binance. It has an I in it. He did mention it had an I in it, so we don't know. At the end of the day, it's only speculation. I really thought it was going to be Crypto.com, but crypto doesn't have an I, it has a Y. So, I mean, hey, you know what? I'd be super surprised if it's Binance. I will lose my shit. I think I would have to have paramedics, and I'm sorry for the wording there, but I think I would have to have paramedics there if it was actually Binance, but we don't know. Let's see what happens. We're waiting for the announcement. I know the exchange themselves have to make the announcement, but just to kind of reiterate what I was talking about, look at this healthy and consistent growth. That's a 3-month chart, but let's go to the 7-day chart. So when we had that major sell right here, and then we climbed back up a little bit, and then they sold the remainder of their bag. I want to say the second time was around 570 something trillion tokens. Correct me if I'm wrong, but throughout that weekend we had the tax-free buy sales, and look at that, man. We've been on a tremendous up game. We've been up over, just on the day we're up over, what did I see? No, I thought it was like 12 or something percent. Well, anyway, so it's up a tremendous amount, just so you guys know. So we were trading in at the low 5. So anybody who started their position here, has doubled up here already, just so you have an idea. But yeah, and then also at the live, at the live AMA on that day where we had the lunar eclipse party, Cody burned 200 trillion tokens live. Now, he had a difficult time trying to figure out if he can press the end space button or to burn the 200 trillion tokens, because he kept closing out the spaces. So I don't know, man. I think he was very hesitant to burn those 200 trillion tokens, but we got him done at the end of the day. So he did also mention, this is just speculation. If you want to take my advice on it, he did say that there was another lunar eclipse happening sometime around November. So I am looking forward to that 200 trillion token burn in November. Wink, wink. All right. So Lily and CEX go together like pancakes and syrup. I got to agree. I love my pancakes with a lot of syrup. Your voice is pleasant. You deserve great CEX. And great CEX we will get. We will get tier 1 CEX. We need to get some Super Cody, Barney Cotto, and Brad and Lily Sisico merch. I'm down for it. We are out down for it. And you know what? I know Brad tweeted this out. Let's go ahead and check it out, actually. He tweeted out yesterday where he said merchandise was on the way. Let's see what happens. I know there's a lot of retweets, guys, but I saw it yesterday. I also retweeted this myself, but let's see. We'll find it here somehow. Just bear with me. And there I am. See, if you haven't subscribe, guys. That's one way you can help me out. That's from today. If you guys didn't get a chance to download some of these wallpapers, go ahead and check them out, guys. If you guys haven't followed us on Twitter, make sure that you guys follow Lillian Finance on Twitter so you guys can get updates on everything that's happening. So here we go. Merchandise at Lillian Finance is in the works. We hear you, community. And as you can see, everybody's chiming in with their opinions and what they think should be brought out. I obviously would be more than proud to be wearing a shirt and a hoodie, but I look forward to seeing some of these mugs. I know Barney was shilling them on our previous AMA with Ryan Crypto, so I am looking forward to that. He did say we were getting some. I'm excited. I know they're not this color, but they're pretty cool, so I look forward to seeing those. Barney, let's get those out. Let's see. A hand to all who bought during tax-free weekend. That's right, Lori. So let's go ahead and congratulate everybody who did take advantage of this tax-free buying weekend. It was an amazing, amazing event, and I personally got to say that I took advantage of it. I made sure that I added to my position, because once this does take off and we have that tier 1 exchange listing, guys, there's no telling where we can go. Just imagine how much Luna will be able to buy. Cody, that's right. Give me the hands. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you are just tuning in, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date on everything Lillian Finance. We're going to move on to another token at the current moment. We're going to talk about Luna. Psych. You know what? Let's talk about Luna for a quick minute, man. I know we talked about it last week on our live stream as well, but I just, Do Kwon officially released his plan. I think they had a vote, I believe, today. I haven't checked up on it real quick, but I know he was planning on doing a fork through Luna, and it kind of got confusing for a minute because they want to name the new blockchain Luna Trading Under Terra or something similar to that. So just so you guys know, if you guys have a minute, make sure that you guys also follow them or Google Do Kwon, and you guys are going to see a bunch of news. There's a lot of things that is happening with Do Kwon. There's even criminal charges that are filed against him, Singapore, Japan, or something like that, because of the money that investors lost with this. So if you guys haven't been up to date on the whole Luna situation, this just kind of, for me, it just positions as every crypto is not safe. Nobody is an exception to the rule, regardless of how well your cryptocurrency is, because Luna was trading in at 96.11 no more than 2 weeks ago. And look at that. It lost over 99% of its value. We are now, and I say we are now trading because I personally bought some Luna. Hey, you know what? It was a stupid, degenerate move, but I said, hey, you know what? If this ever does get to a position where it's trading even at $1, $2, shoot, I'm making a good call. So it's money that I could afford to lose at the end of the day. So I made my move. Whatever. I know Luis Crypto Bolts is probably rolling right now, but I got to be honest with you, he's the one that showed it to me. I'm just kidding, man. But yeah, so they're trading from $99. Look at that. 99. I think their all-time high was a little bit over 110, close to 120. They are currently trading in at 0.00015. So they went from a utility, a blue chip, what they may call, to a meme coin, a shit coin in reality. We don't know what's technically going to happen with Terra Luna. Right now, their supply is currently through the roof. They have over 6.5 billion tokens in circulation. But, I mean, we're just going to have to stick around to find out what's happening. Another token that, you know what, and the reason why I wanted to bring this up, ladies and gentlemen, is because I have officially exited my position with this token. And I think I mentioned it before that I was going through, I was thinking about it, or I previously have, but I have officially eliminated my position, not only because of I don't want to be a part of a community that has so much toxicity revolving around it, but just how do I say this without being offensive to anybody? Because nowadays everybody can misinterpret things, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I was in a space during my lunch, and Classic Crypto, for those of you who don't know him, he's a great soul and he's a great guy. Go ahead and follow him on YouTube. He was basically telling everybody why he exited his position through Saitama, and somebody went into another room and said completely the opposite of what Classic Crypto said. And they said, Classic Crypto said no. So luckily, I was in both spaces to kind of witness that moment. So I really kind of wanted to call him out, but I said, you know what, it's not my place, whatever. Let it be. But the reason why I exited my position is just def negligence. I'm going to be upfront about it. A lot of you may not like this, and I have some followers from Saitama. And I notice sometimes when I post my opinions about Saitama, I lose subscribers. And you know what? That's great. I appreciate it, because at the end of the day, I want people here in the channel that are going to enjoy the content for what it's worth. Whether I'm giving you my opinion or I'm giving you my thoughts. So, I mean, we might not like what some of your guys' opinions are, but for me, if you were to talk to me about Lilium Finance and how you think they're terrible, you know, it's a free country. It is what it is. You have the right to your own opinion, or I'll probably try to change your mind. So anyway, back to my point. So the devs, obviously, we've gone back to this back and forth to where the devs say that they're not cashing out any tokens, but in reality they are. And for some of you who may not be following him, I still follow him and kind of get a little bit of information from it. I kind of look into the wallets myself because he posted some information on that. I don't want to give him all the attention because he doesn't deserve it either. Feltron I looked into some of those wallets myself, and I couldn't believe what I found. So there was a lot of exits, a lot of money that was being brought out from the charts themselves, from those wallets. And for what reason? You know, they were telling these people to hold day in, day out, that eventually we'll get, you know, there was times where they even showed a Binance listing as well. So whatever happened to that Binance listing? So it's been months now. So it's kind of hard to see them living an amazing lifestyle, having the things that they have. You know, I know Russ has posted his Lambo, his mansion. You know, there's pictures of Elon Mansour in his Ferrari, and everybody living their great lifestyles. But what about the investors, man? Your project is bleeding. Your project's going to shit. You're about to launch a V2. Your liquidity was, there was no plan in place. For those of you who missed that AMA, where I don't think it was an educational space, and I know I brought it up sometime, there was a guy who jumped in at the end, DTC or DTS. Man, he really gave it to Russ, and he gave him a piece of everybody's mind and what they've been thinking for the longest. What really tripped me out is finally we were able to get some people to get up there and ask some of the real questions that have been in the investor's mind. Because at the end of the day, guys, we are all here for a reason, and I'm saying this to every project that I invest in. If I believe in you, and you ever disown your investors, or you do something wrong to your investors, be prepared, because at the end of the day, if these people are utilizing their hard-earned money to invest in your project, and at the end of the day, you're shitting on them, that's bad. That's wrong in many, many levels. But that's just my takes. Sell it for what it is. But we got Jim B, Robin Hood. Welcome, Jim B, to the live stream. Luis B. Whoa, are you guys brothers? No. Yes. For those of you who have seen it at the Night at the Roxbury, you guys gotta, for those of you who haven't seen the Night at the Roxbury, go watch it. You'll understand what I'm talking about when I said that. Good thing I sold at 101. Wow, man. Much respect to you. How many tokens did you have? If you don't mind sharing that with us in the comment section. Luis Crypto Bolts. Ha! Yeah, man. You shield me, Luna. Don't forget. No comment. Yeah. Oh, Lori. For those of you who don't know Lori, she is actually a Luna whale as well. If you check her out on Twitter, Luna Bamboo. I believe that's your Twitter name. I don't want to get it wrong. I'm not clowning on it either, but I just want to make you guys aware she was a Luna whale from the beginning, and we failed to realize that. I just connected the dots the other day. And bought 20 Lily. Nice, man. You are holding a tremendous bag. That is an amazing bag that eventually, once the tier 1 exchange listing goes live, you're good to go. Saitama was as functional as fall down drunk since day one. I agree to disagree. Disagree because obviously the contract and how it was structured, it was never centralized exchange friendly. But at the end of the day, I believe they had a great vision for the project. Obviously, they're going into the V2. I don't know what to expect. A lot of people don't know what to expect. So I believe they're going to continue to see a sell-off, But like I say, only time will tell. See where this is going. Luis B, 75 Luna. Hey, not bad, dude. That is a nice bag. Now, I am very happy for you that you were able to cash this out. For some of you who don't know, this actually made headlines as well. One of the investors that actually got wrecked is famous YouTuber KSI. He was holding a position of over, I think, $2 million worth in Luna tokens. If I did the math correctly, when I bought in, that was around $60,000 Luna tokens. So I made an inside joke between me and Crypto Bolts and Lori, and I say, you know what? I have enough money to cover my boy KSI for his losses on Luna if it ever spikes. But yeah, so I am not into whaling. I don't know. You say that now, but your name says something else, Luna Whale. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I got today, guys. I know we've been on the live stream for a couple minutes. I did promise I was gonna make it short. I know my moderators. I surprised them and they were able to hop in, so I appreciate their efforts. I appreciate Cody for hopping in here to the chat as well, and for talking to some of the community as well. But just to kind of give you guys an overall view of the market, we are not trending in any better direction with some of our favorite projects that I cover. As you guys know, with Shiba Inu, we are currently still trading in the ones. Where are you, Shiba Inu? You're right here, somewhere around the 14s, 15. Jump back to the 16. So we are currently still trading in at, I got stuck, 4 zeros, 1161. But yeah, so I mean, eventually, I know Shiba Inu will eventually see better days. A lot of these tokens will. We just kind of gotta ride the market out and how it's going right now. Dogecoin, we've talked about Dogecoin before. No utility, but I'm still a fan of the Doge army. We are currently trading in at 8 cents. We haven't seen prices like that since before the spike of the Doge Father appearance on SNL about a year and a half ago. I want to say. But just look at the red, guys. Everything is on red. For some of you who are saying Lillian is a shit token because I've seen it, or SHIB or Doge. It's just happening all across the market now. I'm not saying there's no shit tokens. There is. Just be careful and always do your own research. Make sure that you guys always do your own research. It is imperative that you guys invest some time into whatever crypto you look to be investing, because at the end of the day, you guys have to be confident in what you're investing. But Ethereum, Tether stays the same, but a BNB 289, they were trading at a $400 mark just a couple months back. Cardano at 50 cents. Yeah, man. So there's a lot of red right now, but with red, there's a lot of opportunity. Obviously, you guys know. Decentraland was trading at the $4 mark. ApeCoin, we saw a recent rise up to $20, $26, I think, and we dropped back down. So just think about it, guys. These are amazing buying opportunities. I remember I made a video recently about ApeCoin, so make sure that you guys check that out as well. But with that, also just a couple more. Some of my favorites over here that I like to cover on a regular basis. My watch list. I was looking for that. I was like, why is it showing? These are just some of the tokens that I'm currently investing in. You guys are going to see some shit coins here, but for the majority of the part, Crypto Vault token, in case you guys haven't checked them out, I think this is one of the most legit projects out there as well. They're toe to toe with one of my favorite ones out there because they provide a utility at launch. How many tokens do you know that already provide utilities at launch? If you guys haven't checked them out, I made a video on Crypto Vault token. Make sure you guys scroll through my feed so you guys can learn a little bit about what they do. But just to kind of give you a brief explanation, for a lot of you in the past who are familiar with banking and you wanted to buy like a certificate or a bond, something like that for a family member so that with time it obviously grows or they can cash it out in the future. This is the same concept but with cryptocurrency. I love how they digitalized the whole concept and they made it available to people and to the masses out there through a web service. So this is what Web3 is all about and how cryptocurrency is being evolved through Web3. So I think that's awesome. Apollo Inu, obviously, you know, we've been on a downtrend for quite some time. But the only one that we see here, look at that, 31%. I know we see WAGMI as well. WAGMI is a good project as well. For those of you who had not had the opportunity to check out WAGMI, make sure you guys check them out. CoinViewCap, I've talked about them as well. Transparency through crypto. That's how I love to describe CoinViewCap. Eventually, they will have tremendous growth. What I look forward to with CoinViewCap is obviously for them to grow and obviously be adopted towards the community a lot more. So I would love to see people utilize CoinViewCap more. Unfortunately for me, they do not have Lillian Finance on their list of tokens for the reporting. So I would love to see that and I will utilize you more. But I believe in CoinViewCap a lot. Terrarium, I've talked about my position in Terrarium as well, especially with the 108 preloaded wallets. So for me, it was a risk. Wink, wink. Let's go back to some of the comments right here. SHIB will bounce back, especially since they are getting into the gambling scene. SHIB will bounce back. And you know what? I like I said, you know, they're headed into the metaverse. Well, they're already into the metaverse. They're doing a lot of great things, man. For those of you who don't know, you're able to buy AMC movie theater tickets with SHIB. So if you didn't know, now you know. Go ahead and check that out. Saw an article where people are saying SHIB will go to zero by 2027. What are these people smoking? Exactly. What are they smoking? It's one of the best deflationary tokens, the arch nemesis of Dogecoin. SHIB actually has utility. So obviously they have a lot of quantity. So we have a lot of projects that are currently dedicated to helping burn the quality to get to the 1 cent dream. We will eventually get there. It's just a matter of time. I'm really like Red Knight token and Housing Inu game looks really cool. Those are definitely some of the ones that we got to look into. I have not heard of Red Knight token, but I've heard of Housing Inus. Right now, for me, I'm kind of very cautious as far as the Inus. For me, I feel like they're kind of played out. Who says that this isn't a great project? I just haven't looked into it, but let's see. FUD spreaders, Delt 107, don't listen to them and follow the money and see how much money is pumping into SHIB. And very soon, Lillian Finance, they're investing in. Exactly. Point on point, Mr. Jim B. Brother of Luis B. I wonder if he has two phones and he's doing double comments. If you are, I appreciate you, brother. If not, don't worry about it. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got for everybody today. Don't forget, if you guys are just joining the live stream or you joined a little bit late, please hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you guys love cool crypto. With that being said, man, I'm here for everybody, for the community. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at CoolCrypto2481 and make sure that you guys check out some of the content. But most important, like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos. With that being said, Lillian Finance family, Saitama, everybody out here who came to show some support, I appreciate you. Don't forget to share the channel as well and share this video to some of your community members that are following you, so that we can get some exposure to the channel. I kind of choked up right there. But Luis, Delt, Lori, Jim, Cody, Chris P, Delt 107, Lori, whoever I didn't mention, thank you guys for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Meeting up in Philly, yes we are. That's right, brother. All right, everybody, thank you for sticking around. Everybody out there, you already know what it is. I'm not going to stop the live stream until you guys say it. What do we say, man, when Cool Crypto's out? Come on, I'm waiting for the comment section. Everybody out there, stay cool.